Radio News with News Team 7.
Reporting for News Team 7 and Ozark Radio News, I'm Clancy Talbert. On June 4th, 2024, a Mountain Grove man was arrested and charged with 3 counts of first-degree statutory sodomy after being accused of molesting multiple children in the late 1990s. According to the probable cause affidavit, 61-year-old John Reed was arrested following an investigation by investigative members of the Missouri State Highway Patrol, Troop G and D. The 2 investigating officers spoke to 5 different children who claimed to have been sexually assaulted by Reed. The first 3 victims were ages 6, 9, and 12. The 6-year-old reported continued abuse after he moved from their former home and took her with him. He was also accused of molesting children in the latter part of 2023 and the earlier part of 2024. The 2 victims were ages 10 and 9. In a post-Miranda rights interview, John Reed denied all allegations against him. John Reed is being held at the Ozark County Jail without bond. The Mountain View Chamber of Commerce recently announced an upcoming event to help fund those affected by the recent tornadoes. This Sunday, June 9th, 2024, Brandy Lee Music will be hosting a benefit concert for families in need from the Memorial Day weekend storms. The benefit concert will be held at the Veterans Park in Mountain View and last from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. There will be live music, raffles, auctions, and painting projects, and all proceeds will be going to the families that were affected by the tornadoes. If you are a family in need, contact the First Baptist Church in Mountain View to get put on a list for families the money will be distributed to. A man was recently arrested and charged with aggravated assault, terroristic threatening, and possession of drug paraphernalia after he threatened to cut out a woman's tongue and chop down her door with a hatchet. He is also facing a penalty for this being his 8th felony conviction, having had 7 previous convictions. According to a probable cause affidavit, 56-year-old Mark Peters of Mountain View had been allowed to stay at the victim's house to help with payments. The victim had later kicked Peters off the property after he got arrested in Little Rock and got her vehicle impounded. The victim told the police that Peters had broken into the house. She and 2 other individuals had hid in the bedroom because they feared for their safety. Peters then began using a hatchet to chop down the door, all the while threatening them. One of the individuals had the police on the phone who stated they heard Peters threaten to burn the house down and say, "If she doesn't give me my stuff back, I'm going to cut out her tongue." There was no report of anyone receiving injuries in the encounter. Peters is being held at the Stone County Jail with a bond of $100,000. For more information on these stories and more, visit ozarkradionews.com. Thank you for tuning in. Drew will follow up with a look at sports. I'm Clancy Talbert. Have a great day.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store. Garden, clothing, pet supplies, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
News Team 7.
Thank you, Clancy, for that news update. Good afternoon. This is Drew Joyce with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 for your sports. Missouri State University in Springfield officially named Joey Hawkins as the school's 3rd head baseball coach. The former MSU shortstop and current associate head coach takes the reins from Keith Gutton, who retired after the 2024 campaign following a 42-year career in charge of the Bears. Gutton retires with a record 1,396 wins and 929 losses, 21 conference titles, 12 NCAA regionals, 3 NCAA Super Regionals, and a visit to the 2003 College World Series. In national sports, the St. Louis Cardinals face the Rockies tonight in St. Louis at Busch Stadium. The Cardinals will turn to right-hander Lance Lynn, who is 2-3 with a 3.23 ERA and has been plagued by poor fielding by teammates in his last 3 starts. He's allowed 8 runs, but only 1 earned on 10 hits and 5 walks in 16 innings. The Rockies, who snapped a 5-game losing streak yesterday, will start former Cardinal Austin Gomber, who is 1-3 for the season with a 3.06 ERA. Game time is 7:15 tonight, and you can catch that on KUKU 100.3 and KWPM 1450 and 105.1. Kansas City Chiefs backup B.J. Thompson was taken to a hospital in stable condition Thursday after the defensive lineman experienced a cardiac event during a team meeting. A person familiar with the situation told the Associated Press. The 27-year-old Thompson was a fifth-round pick of the Chiefs out of Stephen F. Austin in last year's draft. The only game Thompson appeared in was their regular season finale against the LA Chargers, when Kansas City already had clinched its playoff spot. Thompson had 2 tackles in that game. The Chiefs plan to wrap up their voluntary off-season workouts on Thursday, but a team spokesman said the practice would be pushed to Friday. That is when Chiefs coach Andy Reid and other players will speak to reporters. For more sports, run over to ozarkradionews.com/sports, but stay dialed in. Next, we'll have John Thompson in the Weather Center. For Ozark Radio News and News Team 7, I'm Drew Joyce, signing out.
This summer, make memories that will last a lifetime with the perfect SUV from Bailey Chevy GMC. Wherever the road takes you, make sure that you're riding in style, comfort, and safety. What better way to hit the open road than with an SUV that fits your family and all your luggage perfectly? Head on over to Bailey Chevy GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs today to find the right SUV for your family, and together, let's drive.
Call 469-3111. Bailey team is gonna get it done.
News Team 7.
Thank you, Drew, for the sports update. Good afternoon. I'm John Thomason with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 in the Weather Center. For the remainder of today, we look to have sunny skies and a high near 84. Tonight, increasing clouds and chance of rain late into the night and a low around 65. Tomorrow, a chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. Otherwise, partly sunny and warm with a high near 84, with heat index values as high as 94. Tomorrow night, we're looking at a low around 64. Sunday, showers are likely and possibly a thunderstorm. It'll be a bit cooler with a high around 78. For more weather information, go to ozarkradionews.com/weather and check out daily and weekly weather updates, closures, delays, and more. Thank you for tuning in. I'm John Thomason.
For more news, visit ozarkradionews.com. Powered